Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one, guys. Welcome to the Asteroid podcast, guys. This is a weekly spot where, man, we just talk about all the foolishness going on, guys. Today I got my boy Chris Mike with me. Say what's up, Chris. Warm it up, Chris.
Yes, sir. What's happening, man?
Guys, always support Chris Mike, man. I'm gonna say this. Chris has been rocking with me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop the link to his channel here soon. Doug NPA's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Chris is you know what I'm saying? He has some good views on a lot of things, guys, and he's on the panel. So we will drop the link in a bit for those who want to come on. And yeah, guys, let me just change this around quick, guys. Send the Asteroid, man. Today we are going to talk about 50 Cent and Brian McKnight. And both these guys are celebrities that have had to disown their ungrateful punk ass kids.
Sheesh,
Spoiled, ungrateful, entitled children, right? And now I'm trying to figure towards the end what to run a poll with all you guys and figure out who's worse in this case, right? Is it Brian McKnight's kids, plural, or 50 Cent's kid? Because I don't know nothing. He has two sons, and I haven't heard anything about his other son. But I know that his oldest, man, he's a piece of work, bro. He's a piece of work.
Do you want me to look? I might be biased, but 50 Cent's son, man. There's certain things that he has done that I'm sorry. We'll get into it.
We will get into that, guys. Yeah. And I don't think that any, guys, a little bit of history on me, right? So, guys, you know what we say over here, no single moms, right? And one of the things, we talk about, the coochies used and, all this other stuff. But one thing that we don't talk about enough is that it used to be seen as a sign of respect. Like back in the day, if you were to pick up and take on a single mom, it was an honorable thing to do back in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. But back then, a woman would only be a single mom if her husband passed away or left her. But now you got these 304s just, they're just baby factories, right? And they will tell their own friends that their dude who's taking care of their kids is a simp and a sucker, right? So one thing that people don't talk about is you will do everything for these kids and they'll go, you are not my father, right? And the hurt that you see, my sister is my half sister, right? She's my older sister. So my dad married my mother when she was a single mom. But my sister, as a teen, after my dad being the only father she knew, looked him dead ass in his eyes and said, you are not my father. And the hurt that he saw. I hope that what I'm saying is that they don't talk about the likelihood that you are as a stepfather being disappointed in your children, right? And this is the same kind of disappointment, but with that Brian McKnight and 50 Cent feeling with their natural kids. I hope that any of us, I'm never having kids, but any of you guys out there who have kids never have to experience any form of just being disappointed and disrespected by your kids. You know what I'm saying, Chris?
I mean, it's gonna happen though, especially in America. It's going to happen. Somebody's gonna raise up. It's kind of the reason why I don't have kids on my own. I feel like if I have kids, one of them is gonna be like one of them, and we're basically gonna have to fight.
So Rage Our Gamers in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, facts. Honestly, guys, I'm never having kids. I'm not having them.
Yeah,
I never wanted them. I don't want them, guys. If you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, "Do I want kids?" Anything other than a yes is a no.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I agree with that.
There is no maybe. There is no one day. If you know deep down inside of you if you want kids or not, I've always known that I don't want kids. That's how I made it to 42 years old with no kids. Guys, drop a like on the stream. Yeah, guys. First, we are going to talk about Lizzo, right? And this is a big case, you guys. Right? This is a big one, right?
Oh yeah, man. We get also all these ladies defending Lizzo. I'm gonna start calling you what you guys call me, grape apologist
Yes,
or,
yes, yes.
victim shaming.
Yeah,
That's what I was.
there's
I'm gonna call
actually
you
quite a
victim
few
shamers.
people that are going after her. I don't see a lot of people supporting her. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey Chris. Speaking of that, guys, okay, I have to rely on all you guys' expertise on the panel, right? Guys, we are gonna sidebar here, right? So we're gonna sidebar of the sidebar. Chris, what is with the okay? We know how I feel about the
Oh yeah, them advancing the Jamaican women's
the U.S. Women's World Cup team. We know how I feel, all right, about them.
Yeah.
And Chris made a good point. He made a video. Did you actually make the video yet about how the rest of the world has just got better?
Yeah, I don't think I've made I made it on my Instagram, but not
post the
not
video, Chris. Come on,
okay,
and we'll put the link. And I'll put the link on my community tab. Chris is the first one. Look, guys, Jamaica's actually making it through. The Jamaican women's team is making it through, man. You know what I'm saying? And I hope the United States loses, and someone like Jamaica. Whatever keeps going, because all these media outlets are dunking on the U.S. Women's World Cup team. Oh, they don't have the skill. Oh, they can't pass the ball. Oh, they should rely on the criticism of the U.S. Women's World team is a sign of progress. What? So, guys, some of the articles that I was reading, where they're saying, look, like the Women's World Cup team's playing like trash, and of course they blame the coach. But can you think of anyone saying this 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago when they were still saying, "Oh yeah, these women can play with the men and they're better than the men and they deserve to get"? Now everyone is just piling on them. You know what I'm saying?
The problem is when you talk to the average, like say, the soccer normies, I like to call them, because I that soccer's my first sport. I've been saying this for like 3 or 4 years. Like I remember in the 2019 World Cup, I was talking with with my family. I was like, this is gonna be the last World Cup that USA dominates because everybody's catching up. And I was trying to say that at the end at the last podcast. I only had like 1 minute. I was like, oh shit, I can only put it in. But basically, that these first world teams where feminism is like really, womanism is rampant, right?
Yeah,
like Sweden, Germany,
Portugal debuted and they tied the U.S.
Yeah, exactly. Like England, Germany got knocked out. I said that was going to happen. Canada got knocked out. I said that was going to happen. Like those teams usually do well in those tournaments. Norway, they're struggling. Teams like that, what they would basically brag about dominating other countries where women weren't really even allowed to play football. But now everything is even. Now the training,
and there's more money in it now because even without stealing money from the men, there's more prize money in it now.
Exactly.
Right? So now they're taking their athletes from track and field, from I don't know, field hockey or was it Portugal highlight or whatever they play.
Like
whatever they play over there. You know what I'm saying?
People were so shocked. Like I remember it was Haiti versus England, the first game, and I was trying to tell people like that game's gonna be close. I'm telling you. And people were so shocked that England only beat Haiti 1-0. I was like, I'm telling you guys.
Look at that. What can save the U.S. Women's World Team Cup? What? Ass. Those vibes are not playing, dude. Straight up. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, guys, when the U.S. they lose, guys, we're gonna have a Sunday stream.
Oh man,
I might be getting crunk on the stream, dude, because I'm gonna be celebrating. There's a party going on right here.
So basically,
a celebration.
So are you basically following basically every first world like women's team, like
Yeah.
Australia, hoping that they.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I celebrated when Canada lost, got knocked out.
Because they were demanding equal pay too.
And they had a transformer on their team. They were cheating.
No. It was a GoBot, dude. A GoBot with one name. So Transformers are the Transformers, but GoBots are the non-binary. Because you remember, GoBots were the cheap versions of the Transformers. Right? Oh, they were the dollar store version. Well, what I'm saying is I am wildly patriotic. Okay, that's one thing if you guys haven't known about me. I'm at the point now to where, look, the best part about the United States, it can get better. The United States is not perfect, but it's the best country on the planet. And I'm at the point now to where all these knuckleheads on the U.S. women's team, they should ship them off to freaking Eastern Europe or freaking somewhere else. And we should trade them for foreigners who are wanting to come here, start a life, and be USA A-okay. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Don't badmouth the U.S., especially when you're making however much money these knuckleheads are making. And there's girls who would kill to have the chance to be on this team. Megan Rapinoe, whatever her name is. But yeah, guys. So Chris, when is the game on match or whatever on Sunday?
So Sweden faces United States on Sunday, August 6th, at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Well, hopefully,
I think they can win. I think USA is gonna actually, their path to the finals is actually easier than their group. So I think they'll still make it. I think they'll still make it to the semifinals. I'm looking at the bracket because it's like it's USA versus Sweden, and then they have to face.
They said Sweden's really, really good this year, right?
It's even. It's even.
Well, here, how about this?
It's pretty
Sweden hasn't been playing like dog shit. How about that? But yeah, guys, look at that. Okay. D-Man 50. What's up, man? All right. So guys, let's just pivot back to this humongous case of Lizzo. Yo, there's so many big girl puns going on, dude. Even the mainstream news is making the. Okay, so guys, Lizzo made this statement, okay, and it's basically what we call a hand job statement, right? Where it's supposed to be to kind of just hold you over while they figure things out, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all have ever been with a girl, and you're trying to smash, and she's still being approved, but you know what I'm saying? You got to get some action, so she gives you a little hand ski. You know what I'm saying? So these last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are unbelievable. And they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate, unprofessional. Look at this. First person says, hey, why don't you address the SA? That's the first one. Look at that.
Oh, man.
And then, hold on. Let's see some of the comments. Hold on. Oh, wait. Somebody can't cancel her. She has no respect for people. And did you remember the poor DoorDash girl that you posted the pickup and accused of stealing your food? Yeah, you were giving everyone a look at who you are. It's crazy how many of you guys are in here supporting her. And didn't you do false imprisonment to some dancer because she recorded a meeting and then deleted it? Look at that. We don't want the recipe to your mom's peach cobbler. What? But is this part of the story true? You're only denying that you didn't fat shame anyone here. Wow. Look at that. All these. I was wondering if she's being set up for something that she said. I'm not discrediting the possible victims, but let's not make sure she didn't do something beautiful for our people behind the scenes to get set up. What? Like she's Malcolm X or something?
Lizzo was trying to buy NBC. That's what they're trying to say.
Dude, come on, man. What is going on?
Lizzo was trying to buy ESPN.
Look at that. Saying I'm open with my sexuality is an odd way to deny SA claims.
Yeah.
You need to take these allegations seriously instead of just denying them. Terrible. Not even an apology, just an acknowledgement and a denial.
I remember when they had asked R. Kelly in that interview, it was like, "Do you like teenage women?" And he's like, "Teenage? How old are we
exactly.
talking?"
How old are we talking about?
So they ripped his ass for that. So
define teenage. Are we talking about Louisiana teenage, or California teenage?
Yeah, man.
Oh man,
that's a good point.
This person, Nikki Marks. Nope, not buying it. I met you twice, and both times you were not only obnoxious but rude. Second time, I realized it was because you couldn't see past my body and face when you called me a name. Lucky I didn't ball up my fist the way you have to your staff. I've heard the rumors even before the news broke. I'm a respected executive in our industry and had a huge bag for you. Wow, this person sounds bitter. But we couldn't get there because you were too busy figuring out how to make yourself feel quote unquote stronger and powerful by trying to humiliate me. Tried, LOL. Good luck, girl. Cat's out the bag. Damn! Look at this. As a survivor of SA, I had to stop following and watching your social media accounts because of how grossly over-sexualized you are. And the people in your stories, the fact that you're not mentioning your SA other than saying that you're open with your sexuality makes it feel like you're downplaying people's experience. Some people don't want to feel forced to touch strippers or eat fruit out of their orifices. This mixed with people outside the lawsuit saying that they agree it doesn't look good on you. I know anyone can make a lawsuit, and a lot of it was for management, but this still falls on Lizzo for creating an unsafe environment, not standing up for her dancers. Her one dancer peed herself because she was scared to use the washroom. Just because you all worship someone doesn't make them a good person. And people in the mainstream have usually done some sketchy stuff. These are all women saying this, guys. These are women saying this. Look at this.
They feel betrayed.
Yep.
Because one thing that we, men picked up from Lizzo early is that she's a very insecure person, right? So I remember Corey Holcomb had made a comment, I think 3 or 4 years ago, basically denouncing toxic masculinity. He said, we're not dealing with toxic masculinity or toxic femininity. We're dealing with toxic insecurity. You're dealing with toxically insecure people.
Yep.
These are the stories that come out,
about you. And that's why you could always tell who the most insecure people are, because they're the loudest.
Exactly.
As I've been, kickboxing, doing jiu-jitsu and stuff for a long time, right? And I always make friends wherever I go. I don't ever try and fight, right? And I noticed all the guys that are actual pro fighters, black belts, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, guys that would kick, they never talk mess.
Yeah, they're quiet as fuck. Yeah.
It's always the guys that don't know how to talk. But don't know how to fight. But I'll say this, guys, once again, people thought that Lizzo was some crusader for the downtrodden. And guess what, guys?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Even if the reports, even if the reports are exaggerated, it's clear that what she portrays out, she's not a hero, and it like anybody with common sense could pick up on it.
Look at this, all this bad. Look at this. This person wrote an essay. This person wrote an essay. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Guys, she's in some trouble. Even if it's say 30% true. Because, guys, here's what I think happened. And I'll reiterate this from the previous stream. Look, they probably did go out in Amsterdam. You know what I'm saying? That part is probably true because Amsterdam, right? And they probably did get yelled at. But what if they say, hell hath no fury than a woman scorned? These girls got fired. So they said, you know what? Let's get together, make some money. And now Lizzo's getting M2'd, right? You know what I'm saying? But Chris, you want to say anything else about this before we
Yeah, like I had
leave
like
it?
for me personally, I think technically this story, this is not like something that she should be canceled over per se, but I think she is a toxic individual. That's what I believe in. Basically, when you're having, especially when you're having all these women work together,
Yeah.
it
And
usually
they're
not.
all, out of
Yeah,
shape. They're all getting attention that they didn't earn,
yeah,
right?
it's gonna blow up in their face,
Facts.
and I knew something like this was eventually going to happen because I believe all of these people are toxic individuals,
Yep. And
and
the thing is,
Lizzo was
I
the head
I
boss
hate
of
to
it.
use the term toxic because chicks throw that word around a lot.
Yeah,
But so like when we use it over here, guys, we mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like that we actually use it in the way that it's supposed to be used. They're you could either say toxic or what's the other word?
I like insecure.
Dysfunctional. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just tons of function. So guys, Brian McKnight, right? Guys, we all know who Brian McKnight is, right? Come on. Yeah, I mean, he actually still has albums that he's brought out since that back at one song. I haven't heard anything, but he's still making music, and he actually had the kids that he disowned help them make his last album and then film some of the videos, right? Okay, but he got remarried, right, to a doctor, and I think she's Asian, she's Filipino. Brian McKnight. Let's do wife. So he pulled a Dave Chappelle and married an Asian chick. Let's see. Wife. His wife, right? Okay, this is her. And she's a doctor, So yeah, look at that. Look at that. So this is his wife. And then like he has a stepdaughter and a stepson, I believe. And then they have a new baby, but they had another baby in the 2020 that passed away. You know what I'm saying? So he got remarried, and his other three kids from a previous marriage. Now he has an older son that's Brian Jr. That's from a relationship, not a marriage. Then he got married and he has other two kids. He has his other son and his daughter. Look at how happy they are. And once again, guys, hold on. I'm gonna pull out the race card here. Let me just pull this bad boy out. Boom. There it is. Guys, let's talk about this here.
Oh, shoot.
A lot of times, especially in the Black community, right? See, white kids, Asian kids, or whatever, their parents can have some type of divorce or dysfunction, and they stay in a child's place and don't judge their mother or their father like they were the ones in the relationship, right? But Black people, oftentimes, they'll feel like, oh, something had to happen. Their mom will lie to them, Black kids, about their dad, and they'll act like their dad did something to them. And next thing you know, he's the bad guy. And I don't see other groups of people doing that, right? And you'll see like the dysfunction that's happening with Brian McKnight's family, even 50 Cent's family, is indicative of Black culture, okay? And it's crazy because at my job, my old like executive director, he's white. Him and his ex-wife and his new wife and his ex-wife's new husband and their kids would go on vacation together. Yeah, because they're all cool for the kids' sake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I know couples like that too. Yeah.
Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Look at how happy that he looks. But so this is the story of how his first son passed away. So let's just start at the beginning, right? So now this is 2022. He lost his first son. And then they just had another son, okay? So he was on Twitter and his wife's name is Leilani. And they were expecting a son, but I think he was stillborn, whatever. So once again, every time anything happened with his son, stuff popped up. Like all this crap in the news would pop up, right? And you would always see, oh, Brian McKnight not claiming his Black kids. It's insane. He's not claiming his black kid. He likes this Asian woman better. Please, right? And look, though the crooner didn't address the recent claims of child abandonment or neglect because he was grieving, a 2019 video surfaced of him addressing this. It's crazy to me that people will see that they'll just believe anything. If it was important to let you guys know and set the record straight that my kids are 30 and 27, and that's facts. Chris, how do you abandon a 30 and a 27-year-old?
Well, in this gynocentric like society,
on,
it doesn't. There's no age limit. There's really no age limit.
Here, let's do this. Okay, wait. So, we're gonna look at his statement here, but let's look at. Hold on. Where's this, guys? We're gonna go to BuzzFeed. Actually, hold on. Let's do a little bit of more background before I go off on BuzzFeed, because BuzzFeed, guys. And don't get me started. Okay, so this is May 3rd, 2023. This blew up again. Brian McKnight's under fire for apparently giving preferential treatment to his stepchildren over his biological children, which he should do. Because, guys, look, I've said this. Guys, no one can make you do anything, okay? All relationships in life should be reciprocal, okay? Okay. So Brian McKnight, who rose to fame in the 90s with songs like Back at One at Any Time, is facing criticism on social media for ignoring his biological children in favor of his stepchildren. This isn't the first time that he's been on the receiving end in public backlash for questionable treatment of his kids. So he's questionable. He has backlash for stuff that's no one else's damn business, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, that, and especially when people keep talking about claiming the kids. I mean, at the end of the day, you're supposed to be claiming the people under you that is following your program. Mm-hmm. So
facts.
This is his situation. These are the people under his program. Yep. So these are the people that are going to receive the benefits, literally, of his hard work. So there's no need to claim.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, right?
Exactly.
And these types of people are the type to not just bite the hand, but they'll spit on it. You know what I'm saying? Clown world. All right, I'll say it. Pyro, what's up, man? Infinite, what's up, man? Yeah, Jameson's in the house.
This child support culture, I think this is what it's. This is that entitlement is breeding that, basically, where they can just ish on you the whole time. But give me my money, ninja.
Yeah. And the father's always in the wrong.
Yeah,
because everything that the father does is supposed to be a given. You work 12-hour days and you come home and fix the roof. You were supposed to do that. But then the mom, you know what I'm saying, who works a BS job, barely can't even put a hot dog on a plate. All of a sudden, she's working second shift and unpaid labor and all this foolishness, right? Yeah. What's strange about this is that McKnight has 4 biological children from previous relationships. Not only are they not mentioned in his Instagram bio, but he writes that his stepchildren and newborn son, he writes like this is a new adventure. And the deeply unsettling post about his loss of his other son. He wrote, "For the first time in my life, I got to experience what it's like to want to and plan to have a child made from love." Facts, guys, facts. And here's the thing, guys. I guarantee that all of his older kids, these broads try to trap him. Oh, I'm on birth control. Oh, doctor said I couldn't have kids. You know what I'm saying? Or poking holes in the condoms, Yeah, so he visited his stepdaughter, Julia, at UC Santa Barbara, posted a video of her at the beach house where she lives, saying, "I became a girl dad because of you. I couldn't have asked for a better daughter." And guys, she already has a daughter.
Sheesh.
Oh, man. And of course, they're like, "Oh, she's not black. So he hates his own kind." And of course, Essence magazine, right? The 53-year-old has 4 biological children from previous relationships, which include Brian Jr., Brianna, Nico, and Clyde. Who names a little kid Clyde?
That's you already know. You can't name your kid. Like if you're black, don't name your kid Clyde. They already know. Oh man,
straight up, that's like naming a little kid Larry. Who names a 1-year-old Larry, right? Okay, he says, "Here's to you, Jules, the perfect daughter I always wanted." And imagine, guys, oh, God, why did I put the race card away? There it is again, guys. So for those of you guys who don't know, because guys, my content is actually from a black male perspective, which means that, guys, us black men are actually the most red pill, okay? Because black men live in a gynocracy. The black community is a gynocracy. It is a matriarchy, the likes of which I don't think a lot of white, Asian, and Hispanic men actually understand, right? So that's why guys like me, Chris, Emoji Mister, I think he's black also, Doug MPA, we are red pill to the max. You know what I'm saying? And guys, oftentimes you see young black men who will date girls of other cultures, and they're shocked that girls are even being nice to them. Think about how crazy. Brian McKnight probably dealt with this foolishness from his ex and his kids. That he married this Asian woman, and her kids that weren't even his were so nice to him. He was like, I can't believe it. I feel like a father. I feel like a father. I have some kids that respect me as a man, that'll take my advice, that aren't acting crazy, that aren't demanding things, unreasonable things, and calling me out and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He looks like he's happier with it's like like from a normie black person.
Yeah,
they'll just be like, why does he? You can actually see that he looks happier with people that don't even look like him. So it triggers something inside them. But if you understand, like, especially if you're RP aware and you understand both sides, you understand why he's just happier. It's almost like, with the passport bros, it's not that they're getting like super great treatment. It's just like,
they're just being treated like how
they're supposed to be treated.
Yeah, they're being treated like how a Mexican dude who came across the Rio Grande and stand as a day laborer gets treated by his wife Maria. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Straight up. That's crazy.
Have you ever seen that video? It's like all these Mexican dudes at like their construction job, and they're like comparing like their wives basically pack them like real like great lunch, and they're like doing like a competition to see like how many black dudes could do something like that. That's just something that a lot of, especially American black men, they just don't have that.
Don't understand. Here's the thing, guys, that the passport bros has been going on for a while, and it's in the military. Do you know how many like black men that were my dad's friends, when they went to Korea or Japan, married a Korean woman or a Japanese woman or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And they're I think BGS Ibmore, he's a red pill black content creator. He's been on since like 2006 on YouTube, but he has a good video, and I'll probably drop the link to that, about how he married a black woman, had 2 daughters, but his brother, who was in the military, married a Filipino chick. And over the last 34 or 40 years, he was comparing his life and his brother's life, how much easier his brother had it than him. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, we're going to watch this video quick, and he's going to explain where to go about why, what happened. Let's see if we can do this here. Let's go.
Hey, guys, it's Brian McKnight here. I've been traveling about 17 hours to Guam. I have a concert tonight, and I got off the plane to some of the most heinous craziness I've ever seen in my life, that my oldest son, Brian, would post that I'm abandoning my children. And the reason why, I suppose, is because I have a new family. And I guess this stems from a post that I made the other day about my son Jack, who I'm very proud of. Which isn't to say I'm not and haven't been proud of my other children, but I was proud of this one for the things that he did that day. But we'll get back to that in a second. Anyone who knows me knows over the last 20 years, 30 years now, as a matter of fact.
And here's the thing about us black people too. We always feel like we owe each other stuff, or there's this, you know what I'm saying? Like Brian McKnight shouldn't even have to make this statement. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of my business. But black people always try and find a way to get each other's business, and especially with black men, disqualify black men. They have that video or that picture. Do you remember, Chris, when Michael B. Jordan, one of his movies came out? I think it was after Black Panther, and there was he took a picture standing next to a white woman, and all these black women lost their minds.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
The salami policing, man.
Yep.
Been there for my children every step of the way, until recently. And let's be clear, my two sons are 30 and 27.
Yep. How do you abandon a 30 and a 27-year-old? But the way that you guys saw those comments, because look, where's the stupid BuzzFeed article? It's jumping around here. Hold on. These morons. BuzzFeed pissed me off, man.
Yeah, BuzzFeed. That's another program.
Where are we? To click off it. Hold on. It's Distractify. What is this? I'll find it, guys. Hold on. But yeah, these idiots on BuzzFeed. Here it is. Let's go over here. Look at some of the tweets here, right? So this tells the whole kind of story. He's 53 dealing with this foolishness, guys. Look at that. So this is his other daughter. But here's the tea. Brian McKnight also has another daughter. This is her, right? Okay. And look, this is Brian Jr. and then his other knuckleheaded son, Nico, right? He's married to Lilani Mendoza, who has 4 children, 3 of whom are from a previous relationship. So, guys, he gets more peace from a single mom
Damn.
than his exes, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
He said with his stepson's birthday, I could not have asked for a better legacy, father and son. Look at that, dude. And this isn't his biological son. Look at that, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's what they drove him to. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. And then he says, this is his newest son right here. Okay. And look, he's trying way too hard to put out this narrative. He doesn't seem like a man who's in love and happy with his current situation. He sounds like a man who's really angry about his past situation. And of course, this is a black chick saying this. Guys, you saw his wedding pictures. Guys, they're trying to tell me this ninja is not happy. Look at that. Jeez, he's cheesed in this picture. Look at that. Look how he's surrounded by kids that aren't his. Look, you don't kiss a chick like this in public unless you're happy. Look at that.
Yeah, you can tell. Man. You can tell this is the first family he's had where just like, man, everybody's nice to me. I know that look. I know that.
And what's crazy, guys, because in the Red Pill, you know how we talk about marriage, but think about he's happier marrying a single mom than being in his previous situation.
Yeah, that's sad.
He's happier. This is like the pinnacle existence for him. Hold on, where is it?
That's sad.
Oh yeah, Pyro's facts. Black men don't even smile a lot in photos, right?
Yeah.
And look, he's smiling at everyone. Look at that. That's facts. That is facts, man. He is happy. And of course, let's go back to this BuzzFeed bullshit. Guys, this BuzzFeed got me cussing, man. Look at this. Guys, drop a like on the stream. It helps with the all-knowing algorithm, guys. Hit up the Venmo, hit up the Cash App, guys. I am in the YouTube jail until October. I've been demonetized, guys. So, man, you got to put some money on my books.
Oh, man.
And YouTube jail, man. And I'll put Chris's Cash App up here too, man. If y'all want to support him too, guys. Once again, man, I was pretty angry the other day because I got demonetized. But guys, you know what? I read you guys' comments on my videos, man, and it always puts me in a good mood. Y'all are crazy, man. You really, really are. And I was talking to a friend of mine who just discovered my channel, right? Like at the gym. He heard my voice, like, dude, you're a guy that I watch on YouTube. He was reading all you guys' stories on my Me Too videos. So guys, like I said, thanks for all your stories that you share. Thanks for all your comments, guys. It's really, really, really great. So Rich Eye Gamer, facts. He should have got DNA tests on all of his kids. Look at this. Go this person. Thick Judge Judy.
Oh, jeez.
That's what this knucklehead calls himself. Most people know this man like this in real life. Will you believe them when they tell you their family was horrible to justify abandoning them? First of all, grammar, right? And second of all, how is he abandoning his grown-ass kids? Chat, please help me. Someone.
Man, it's like it doesn't matter what you do, you know.
Straight up. Chris,
in that case.
Chris, how old are you now?
25.
And Matt, can you imagine trying to be on your daddy's titty like these knuckleheaded kids are? And guys, he's gonna get into how he was already helping these kids out, right? Can you imagine, being feeling entitled like this? You know what I'm saying? At your age, that's crazy. Let me do this. Give me 1 second, guys.
I don't know. I wonder what my dad will do to me if I came out and be like, "Hey, he financially abused me." Or something.
Yeah. Finance. I forgot about that. I need to do a live stream on this financial abuse crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seriously, clown world, man. Here we go. This person, Alice, because these are all broads. He can't speak without making sure everyone knows he hates his past family. He just owned the black kids. He claimed that they were lazy and was using him. He's one of those dads by Bay Palmer.
Oh my God.
People who see this as no issue are simply exposing what kind of parents they are and grew up with. And it's absolutely terrifying. Even if this was his bio kid, it's still not normal to say when he was already a girl dad before this one. Oh yeah, Pyro, dude. Yeah, Brian McKnight does look pretty old for being 53, and I think that those kids stressed him out.
Yeah,
his first kid stressed him out, man. You know what I'm saying? I get he's having issues with his kids. Look, Ms. Poke, it happens, but to try and race them like they don't exist, that's vile. As a parent, you should always try and build communication. Guys, you can't build communication with someone that doesn't want to work. Okay, guys, let me back up here. 2 words, guys, good faith. Okay? You cannot communicate, do business with, or have any type of friendship or relationship with a person that doesn't come into the initial relationship or come at you in good faith. Right? This whole they go low, we go high, or whatever stuff is ridiculous. No. What he's doing is proving his children right. He never loved them, and his stepkids are more important. Think about how crazy that sounds. And guys, we're going to listen to the rest of the video, and you will see why this is BS, right? It always makes me sad to see parents turn their back on their children, because if you're so unhappy with that person they become, how are you avoiding that they learn it all from you? No, they learned it all from their punk ass mamas. That's who they.
Oh man, you know what I just realized, bro? It's always like they always say, don't they want us to actually take care of single moms and whatnot? So he's actually doing that, and they're still giving him ish for it. It is really because it's
Pyro,
not one of
them. You are right. Crab in a bucket. Yep. Yep. And here's the thing, guys. Let's just say, because I still have the race card out, guys. A lot of blacks go, well, white people do this too, and they do on Asians. Yeah, but here's the thing, guys. If there's family drama with Asians and Arabs and people from a certain country in the Middle East that are I don't, any, you know who I'm talking about? they don't put it out there like this. I know for a fact, guys, story time. Okay, so the valedictorian of my class was like a Korean girl. And she had a full ride scholarship to a really good school down in California. She failed out, or she dropped out her sophomore year, but her parents made really good money and were giving her like $8 or $9 grand a month to like live. Okay. And she just lied and said she was in school for 4 years. And one of my friends went down there to visit her and was like, while she was supposed to be in school, and she had a hold on. She had. Do you guys remember the last generation Celicas? Toyota Celica. You guys remember these? These ones right there. Remember those? When they first came out back in like 2000, 2001, man, all the girls loved these cars, right? So all the cute chicks had one of these, right? So she had one of these brand new. She had an apartment in Santa Barbara, and then she worked at Starbucks. And my homeboy is like, he's like, don't you have to go to school? She's like, oh no, I dropped out of school, right? So 4 years down the line, like she had to move back home, and it came out that her parents found out that she's not gonna graduate, and my friend drove by her house. He had to pick her up because her dad was throwing her stuff out on the front yard. Like, he literally threw her out of the house. He literally, I don't want to yell, and I don't know Korean, but I don't want to try and do a Korean accent, but all her stuff was on the front yard, and they kicked her out of the house. So that's why he knew about it, because it was public in the front yard. But for the most part, you don't see Asians and other groups putting their stuff on the internet. And look at this. He has an estranged relationship with his elder kids. It's been documented publicly. I believe like two of them years ago came out about how he cut them off. And mind you, they are grown and expected Brian to support themselves. So this person actually supports him. He goes, oh, trust me, there's a lot of dads out there in this world that are just like this. They just don't say it. And this guy is a guy. Dude, man, you need to stop drinking soy milk, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh man, did I ever tell you about that Twitter panel? Did I talk to you about that?
You have talked about it in snippets, but
oh,
but you've not given the entire story.
I should have recorded it. I should have kept the recording of that. It was literally me against these 3-4 so-called educated black women and 2 or 3 soy boys. That I was so disappointed. I think I almost gave up after that.
Chris,
I would never
wish
do that again.
You would have said to the 3 guys on this panel that are simping.
I called them out.
You know that these 3 chicks are not gonna fuck you guys, right?
I said that out loud. I was like, I'm like, you're not gonna get any for doing this. I was like, I called them out. I was like, I'm like,
here, guys, give Chris a round of applause for keeping it real. Well, Trevor, I don't know why they keep calling them children. I don't know why.
They're 30 and 27.
They're 30 and 27. So, guys, let's go back to the video here, where he's going to talk about when did this whole spilling the tea thing, where did that come from? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
It's like middle school never really ends for a lot of those girls.
Yeah,
like the way they talk, even the way they debate it's crazy. It's crazy.
And Jameson says it brings a tear to my eye thinking of Brian's poor children having to trick or treat on their own.
Not 12, not 13, but 30 and 27. Now, my daughter's about to turn 18. That's another story I'll get to in a second. I've never missed a day of child support. I've never done anything.
Did you ever see that video, guys, with Earthquake, where he said that he paid extra on his child support payments, so they cut the child support to the mom, so he overpaid and it ended early by like a year, and the baby mama went out and said that he's a bum and a deadbeat. He's like, I've been paying you extra child support for 17 years. I've gone above and beyond paying you extra. He goes, I've done all that I'm supposed to do. And now you're he's throwing me out in the cold, blah, 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 man. Come on.
Adverse to my children whatsoever. I've always been there. I've always been there with advice, whether they took it or not. I've always been the sounding board, and I've always been the one that tried to help them achieve whatever dreams they were wanting to reach out for. I guess one of my only faults is that I gave my children everything that I didn't have in the hopes that they would appreciate it, because I know how much I would have appreciated
Oops. Yep.
when I was their age. I would tell you as parents out there, entitling your children is probably one of the worst things you can do, and I know I am guilty of that.
Facts.
For whatever reasons, I'm guilty of that. Tough love is a tough thing as a parent to try to institute to your children, because you want to help them as much as you can, and I did as much as I possibly could. When I stopped doing that for them, BJ was 25 and Nico was 22. And it wasn't like I completely cut them off at that point. That happened much later. But I've been there. When I put them out of my house, I gave them an apartment for 2 years. And I
2
said,
years.
This is it. This is the time to grow up. I'm giving you 2 years. I'm going to pay for everything for 2 years, but you're going to have to work or do something. Because
2 years. Can you imagine not paying rent for 2 years?
At the end of those 2 years, that's going to be it. It's time to be men here, guys. It's time to grow up. At the end of those 2 years, they hadn't done any of it. It was just right around the time that Leilani and I had gotten together. Leilani was working at Children's Hospital. And let's be clear, Leilani has been one of the only people who's been an advocate to keeping us together.
Isn't that crazy? So here's the thing, guys. Isn't it funny how these black women, yes, guys, the race card's still out. What ones actually become doctors and lawyers are always single AF. But his wife is an Asian woman with 3 kids and managed to land Brian McKnight. And still is so nice that she said, look, I know that your kids are annoying, right? But let's extend the olive branch. Crazy.
Keeping us having a relationship because she wants to have.
And that's crazy that what we consider to be a less than ideal situation, the single mom, the kids, the professional woman, I don't know how old she is. She's probably like in her mid-30s. That's ideal for Brian McKnight. Like, he's never experienced that before. That's crazy.
The nuclear family as much as I did. And they have spit in her face at every turn. She got them jobs at the hospital, $18 an hour with benefits, and with the option of the hospital actually paying for them to go back to school. They said, and I quote, that they knew they didn't want to stop smoking and they would have to pass a drug test. And the day I had the doctors looking into it, Nico's on there, taking a big puff, which is fine. If you want to smoke, that's fine. I'm not saying that that's bad. If that's your choice, that's your choice. But what I'm telling you is that we have been advocates for them every step of the way. Now let's go to the part where we have been estranged. Again, we talk about abandonment. I'm not abandoning them. We are estranged, which happens more often than not in this particular situation. BJ broke into our home a few months ago.
Broke into their home. Broke into their home.
And he put X's on the eyes of our wedding photos.
Look at that.
And then he put a photo of my first wedding on Leilani's vanity. It was at that moment. And after I heard him say and was pointed to.
Guys, is that not the most female shit that
you and also I remember
that's something that a daughter would do.
Like I remember when this video had came out and I had heard that. Did they ever do a response denying those allegations of doing that?
No.
Like that's when it was like for me, I was just like, yeah, you guys are some weirdos, bro. Yeah. Like I've never heard that before.
That's something that like a 6th grader does. My daddy don't get married again. What about mom? Why are you not gonna get with mom again? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah. Guys, here's a link for anyone who wants to come in here.
From other friends of mine that saw his posts on social media, that he basically said that I was better off dead to him than alive. I was
bam right there. Who says that about their and guys will only say that about their fathers in public, especially black fathers. Okay, guys, there's a cultural component here that I hope you guys are actually understanding, and I don't say racial because immigrants from Africa, Jamaica, those fathers don't have that problem. Well, Jamaica is the single mother capital of the world now. So it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But this is a cultural thing with American blacks, all right? Brian McKnight's done everything that he's supposed to do. And he did what he was supposed to do. And that, guys, the best way to beat a rigged game is not play at all. That's what I always say.
It's more valuable to him dead than alive. And that was the end of me dealing with him.
Facts.
If you look at my Instagram, you'll see that not my last video, but the video before that, 42, the song was written by Brian and I, and it was directed, the video, by Nico. And I went on and I said how proud I was of Nico at the time, and I really, really was. He did an awesome job in that video. Even before that, less than 2 years ago, these are the two gentlemen who stood up for me as my best man in my wedding. So abandonment, deadbeat dad, I'll reiterate, I've never missed a day of child support. I've been there every step of the way. BJ, he talks about Jack's new car. BJ had 3 brand new cars before he was 22.
Dude, how petty is that? Man, my dad's new son's getting a new car. And see, now guys, I could see how people are petty if like there was an Am I the Asshole on Reddit, and this lady was saying that she had a daughter from her previous marriage, and then she got remarried, and then she and her husband both went back to school, and now they make a lot more money, and her daughter is like 19, 20, she's in college, but they had a younger kid, and the younger kid, because the couple now makes way more money, even though they pay the oldest daughter's tuition, rent, car note, all that, this girl's mad that the younger daughter gets to live better than her.
What the?
I know. Now, as crazy as that is, I can see how, like, if you grew up eating guys, we were talking about breakfast cereal, right? What were some of the generic brands of cereals? Hold on.
What do you mean, like mainstream brands?
Yeah.
Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No. The generic brand. So like,
instead of Cocoa Puffs, it was like Chocolate Dracula. I know what you're talking about.
Generic cereal. Fruit Rounds. Look at that. Fruit Rounds. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Fruit Rounds. Hold on. Where are we here? Fruit Rounds. Frosted Flakes with like a bear on it, and not
instead of the tiger. Yeah.
Choco Chimps.
I know one is like Honey Bunches of Clusters instead of Honey Bunches of Oats. I know that one.
That marshmallows and stars with like a busted leprechaun on it, dude. Looped fruits.
Oh wow!
Look at that, looped fruits.
Now that's funny. It's just literally just reverse.
Look, Cap'n Clumpers. Fruit spins, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Great value. Look at that, man. Fruit spins. Yeah, man.
You're trying to save that money, you get that.
Fruit swirls.
Yeah.
This is Safeway brand. You know what I'm saying? Marshmallow stars, Honey Nut Crispy Oats. This is the Aldi brand of Honey Nut Cheerios. Look at that. They're grand. Look, Oat Crunch. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Honey Nut Scooters.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Look at that. Look at that. There's Cocoa Puffs and Cocoa Puffed cereal. Look at that. Instead of Cookie Crisp, Chipmates. Yeah. Hey, man, this is better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Yeah, so one little, so it's not like these. It's not like Brian McKnight's first kids grew up eating, chip mates and fruity pops or whatever, or they eating toasted rice and not Rice Krispies. You know what I'm saying? Like they grew up rich, and they're trying to dirty Mac on his new kids. That's crazy,
Yeah, that entitlement. When we're gonna go into that 50 Cent situation, is
Yeah.
that entitlement comes from their mother.
Yeah, and the thing is, these kids are 27 and 30 hating on an 18-year-old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's just crazy.
None of this has anything to do with money. It's about respect.
Yep.
Respect goes both ways.
Facts.
And even in family, there's a line that shouldn't and should not ever be crossed.
Facts.
It's crazy to me that people will just believe anything. And I thought it was important to set the record straight and let you guys know that abandonment has nothing to do with any of this. Deadbeat dad, I've been there every step of the way. And let's also remember that these kids are 30 and 27, not 12. It's time for grown men to be grown men.
Facts.
And I'm sorry that tough love happens to be this way.
See, and that's the type of guy he is. He's apologizing. I'm not apologizing for a damn thing. I'm like, look, these two Negroes can kiss my butt cheek. How about that? Work your way start on the left one and work your way to the right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not playing. Come on now, disrespect.
And I do wish them the best. I want them to have and to reach their dreams and their full potential. But like any other man in the world, you got to go out there and you got to take it.
Yep.
As far as my daughter is concerned,
who sued him?
Her mother. If you look back at my Instagram, she was a part of this family too, with Jack and Julie and Leilani and myself. And unfortunately, along the way, a couple of years ago, I got wind that there was an older cousin who was above 18 who was quite possibly having sex with her.
Ugh.
So I called.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You know that? Disgusting. And it's
I forgot
probably
about
true
that.
too. You know what I'm saying?
I completely forgot about that.
So then his daughter sued him for defamation.
The state office for children's affairs there in Arizona, and I never heard anything back. But the next thing that her mother did was to block all of us from her social media, from her phone, and completely estranged her from us. What that told me was they didn't want me to be involved in her life that way. So to see the post that she said, considering that her mother only had a child with me for money in the first place, and I'll reiterate this, I have not missed a child support payment. She goes to one of the most incredible private schools in Arizona. So I don't know where this is all coming from, but I thought that I needed to let everybody know that there's another side to this story. You can choose to believe what you want. I thought that I would lay it out there for you. Anything that I say is actual and factual. All you have to do is Google Brian McKnight and Sons, and you'll see us singing all over YouTube. Go back and look at my Instagram. Go back a couple of years. You'll see that I posted about all of my children. But remember that these kids, these boys they're grown men.
Yeah. And
tough love is exactly what it is. It's tough love. So thanks, everybody. Thanks for listening. And I hope that I can
see. He's bigger than I am. I haven't even said anything. And guys, I told you that. Look, guys, if a girl that you're with ever gets pregnant, I'm not gonna say if you get her pregnant, because guys, men don't get girls pregnant. Girls get pregnant, on their own, right?
Yeah.
Guys, don't ever let them force you to be a dad. All right, guys. If she decides to have the baby, guys, all she should get from you is a direct deposit. And if you do decide to be in the kid's life, if she's keeping guys, wash your hands and walk away. You gotta
give her that option. Just say, like, Tommy Sotomayor was one of the first people I ever heard say that. Just give him that option. Just, you either want a father or do you want child support? You can't have both.
Oh, I wouldn't even give them the option if they made it hell for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
I walk away because, guys, we only get one life. We only get one, and you're gonna spend it just like having some broad control your children, like control how you deal with your kids, and you're being subject to her whim. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's slavery, guys. You just don't. There's just been too many dudes I know that have been in that situation, or you hear about these dudes committing suicide or self-deletion.
Yeah.
But It's not fun. That's terrible.
Let's see here. All right, here, let's do this short first. So, guys, 50 Cent's son
Whole ass nigga
is what we call a moron, or as they say in France, a punk bitch. Right?
He should have, man. This man should have been slapped. Been gotten slapped, man. For real.
Come on, man. Come on.
And they all owe 50 Cent an apology because 50 Cent has been consistent with how he feels about that situation between him and his son. I felt like I was one of the only people defending it, maybe because I was a G Unit fan growing up, but it's just like,
no, it's because you're a man. It's because you're a man.
Yeah.
It's because you have testicles. It's because you are. It's because you know what, Chris? You were raised by a father. You have some damn sense. That's why.
Yeah.
Any man, any self-respecting man is going to understand that this situation's messed up here.
I know what it feels like to have nothing, all right?
And he looks just like him, too.
Yeah, that's sad. It's crazy.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
I had to rebuild my life over $6,700 a month.
Marquise?
Oh, I had to rebuild my life with $6,700 a month. Hold on.
50 Cent made like a funny video responding to that too. That was funny.
That's $80,000 a year.
Yeah, I don't know what he talking about, man.
Guys, let's look at this.
And that, I believe that was the nail in the coffin for us. Like, all right, 50 Cent, you're right. Your son is crazy. Your son is wild.
Pyro, your microphone and your microphone is not connected. So if you want to get it, man, you gotta where it says connect your microphone, you got to do that. So, guys, let's see how much does there he is. Let's see how much does the average
Is it working though?
Yes, man make in the U.S. Let's see the average man. The median salary
right?
is $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
This knucklehead was getting $80,400 a year, tax-free child support. Guys, here we go. How many Americans make $80,000 a year?
Not many.
I think that's still the top 10%. I still think.
Yeah, hold on.
Top
hold on.
at least.
Top 20%.
Top 20%. Okay.
Yeah. Income range. Yep. At or below the 80th percentile. So yeah, you were in the top 19% if you make 80 to 82,000 a year.
And he's getting that tax free.
Come on, man.
I don't even know what he's
talking
about. This guy.
Come on. Pyros, what's up, man? He said, I gotta get in on this.
Man, I have to look at this, bro. And this guy is getting like over $80,000. His own father giving him at least $80,000.
Most of his life, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now he's grown. He's grown.
Yes.
Like, what does he complain? He's a grown man talking about child support. You're grown.
I'm saying, like, come on, bro. Like, my mother couldn't catch me complaining about that. She would like instantly like run me out of her house.
Are you Jamaican, Pyro?
Yeah, I'm Jamaican. I'm full.
That's
Jamaican.
why Jamaican mamas don't play.
Yeah.
Kenford, what's up, man? Oh, we got a couple of island guys in here. So we got Pyro, and then Kenford's from Grenada, I think. So yeah, islands in the house, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, so before we get back into this though, he is talking about this as an adult, right?
Yes.
And he's acting like he should be supported now, and that's the craziest part about it. It's like, dude, he put this out thinking that this was gonna make 50 Cent look bad, or that this is gonna somehow change things in his favor. But guess what, Marquise?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
The only thing the only thing that makes 50 Cent look bad
What's that?
that he likes. The only thing that only makes 50 Cent look bad that is he spoiled his kids too much.
Yeah.
And
The fact that
especially-
this entitled piece of trash came from his nutsack makes 50 Cent look, and the fact that this kid looks just like him. Doesn't he look like 50 Cent just went on a soy milk diet? Doesn't he, dude?
Man,
Doesn't he
crazy.
look like 50 Cent, but with no manhood at all? Right? Come on.
I know you feel like that ain't a lot of money, but it's a lot of people here watching right now.
It's
Girls
not
that's getting $200 a month child.
$600-700 a month in the state of New York City. You do the math.
State of New York City, he said.
I done the math. I've been in child support, bro. I went to jail for it. And if it's
He said, "Homeboy, I went to jail for this stuff. I know all about child support."
Oh,
contributing $6,700, that means your mom's got the other half. It ain't just for him to just take care of you. She got to take care of you.
If I told you right now, right, you got to start your life over right now with $6,700 a month and rebuild your life.
Yes.
Man, I'd be doing backflips.
Easy.
Can you imagine if the judge goes, Pyro, it is in the judgment of this court that you will be given $6,700 a month forthwith, and do the thing. Man, you see Pyro doing backflips outside the court.
$6,700 a month. I'd be going on vacation.
Straight up, man.
Man, I'd be paying off like my siblings' colleges.
Yeah,
kidding me?
Seriously. Because you could still imagine like because all of us are successful dudes, right? Imagine your income now with $6,700 tax free. But even then, growing up, let's just say take all of our mothers, right? Imagine, and even the income that my mom made, because my parents are both very, very successful. But my mom's income with just her plus another $80,000 a year. Come on, man.
You have nothing.
$6,700. Yes, I can. I'm from the.
I'm
from either budget. $6,700. I'm good.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man. And look, this is where's the Instagram post, right?
And he said he had nothing. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Oh
he said he calls himself a 199 Vic. What does that mean, Chris? Look, y'all younger than I am. I don't know what this means. Is this his rapper name or whatever?
Wait, hold on. Let me put it full screen real quick.
He says, since y'all think that $6,700 is so much, someone tell my pops I'll pay him $6,700 for just 24 hours of his time, so we can do everything I ever wanted to do with him as a kid.
He's a lie. He's a liar. When I remember literally when G Unit would go on tour, he would have him on stage and all that stuff. I don't know what the hell he's talking about on that, and that's reprehensible. That's reprehensible.
And of course, these broads are, this poor young man. This is kind of heartbreaking, not feeling love from a parent who really do that to you. And I'm telling you guys, let me get the race card again. Guys, black people do this to each other all the time. We always try and tear each other down so much. We love to just jump on. We'll hear anything bad about each other. Oh man, did you hear Chris? Chris was banging this, and doing all this foolishness. And you're like, man, I don't believe. Man, why don't you believe it? And guys, anytime that you hear any crazy story about anyone like this, always call them out on it. Because we always talk about the whole believe all women thing.
If you don't believe anyone. I mean, if you start calling, I started losing friends over this, so I don't even talk about this shit in public anymore. I remember in 2016, 2017, I started talking about this in public. I lost people, so nah. I'll say this: like you should call it out. You should call it out.
This guy
But
said, bruh, you're damn near 30. Beat it. He said, look, no hands out. Put some work in like a man. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Like I remember like 50 Cent son, he had like a sneaker, like he wanted to do a sneaker company when he was like a teenager. And 50 Cent son was like, all right, I'll put some money behind it. And basically the baby mom hijacked that idea and made him turn the sneaker business into a salon business. In that
what?
Oh, you never heard you never heard about that?
It figures, man. That's crazy.
Man, I don't know why people like don't even talk about this. Like
because because
people
don't talk bad about women.
Yeah, they refuse.
I'm gonna peep y'all to some story time here, guys. So my parents were married for like 37 years, right? And then they got divorced. And my dad, he's a doctor. And when us kids were out the house, they had money, all this stuff, and he didn't want to work for anyone anymore. So he wanted to start his own practice. And my mom, she's Miss Negative Nancy. So they ended up getting divorced. Anyways, my mom, she was not a good mom, right? She's just mean, and that's because her mom, was not like. So my dad growing up was like the mom and the dad. He was the emotional support. He went to our marching band stuff, our wrestling matches, all that other stuff, right? But my mom was. So I tell people, I'm like, hey, yo, man, my mom was not a good. AJ, how can you say that? She's a black queen and all this foolishness. And nah, man. So look, so she's supposed to be above criticism. Why? Because she carried me for 9 months. I didn't ask to be born. You know what I'm saying? Guys, you aren't born owing anyone anything. How about that? Okay? Respect is earned. We have this thing to where just because you were born when you didn't ask to be, that you just have to put your mother up or whoever like she's some god in your life. And that's why the black community has so many son husbands. You know what I'm saying? And what's even crazy is, did anyone here know any Muslim guys? Like Muslims that are from Pakistan or whatever? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but from cultures that I know, the youngest son has to take care of the parents, right? So he's not like he is the caretaker for his family. So he can go to school or whatever, but he can't really move away because he has to take care of the parents, right? But they still let him live his own life. Whereas a young black man, he can't be with any chicks or ever have any good relationships because his mom is in his business. He can't move out or do anything because how's his mom gonna pay the rent? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And how many you guys remember? Hold on, you guys remember the video where the guy's mom is in the front seat of the car? His wife is like, "Why am I not sitting in the front seat?" Remember that?
Oh yeah, no. I've seen that video yesterday.
Yeah, hold on, where is it? Here it is.
And I get that that's your mom and everything, but like, Parker, how you doing? All right, so what's going on here? Like, why she in the front seat? And I get that that's your mom and everything, but like, you going to the back, right? No, absolutely not. Why? What are you talking about? I'm your wife. Are you serious right now?
Now, if it was girlfriend, that's different. But if it's your wife sits in the front seat. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta keep having these type of conversations. Every time I link up with your mother, it's always a problem. I'm in his life now, so why are you still here? I'm always gonna be
son husband. Hey Jameson, have you ever heard of this term? The son husband?
No.
Yeah, that's because you're white.
Yeah. I don't know. My mom abandoned me when I was 35, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, there you go. I know, Jameson. You need some therapy for that.
Maybe.
Abandoned as a 35-year-old. What are you gonna do, right? Come on, out in the cold, hard world.
Okay, but Babe, I'm your wife. I'm your fucking wife.
Look at that. Look at this simp.
They be looking like that too. It's crazy.
Yeah. First of all, there's so much wrong with this. How are you gonna even marry a woman that your family don't get along with anyways? How are you gonna marry this loudmouth broad? And how are you gonna? This mom is obviously a loudmouth broad too. He needs to ditch both of them and move to friggin' Wisconsin or something.
Idaho.
Hang out by himself in the country. You know what I'm saying? So hey, Pyro, man. What's that?
Let me speculate. I bet he married a woman like I'm guessing he likes his mother he likes his mother, so he probably wants a woman just like his mother.
Yeah.
So that makes much more sense to me. Like they wouldn't be arguing that much if he didn't want a one just like that.
That's true, man. Okay, so I saw a report on Jamaica and the single motherhood rate in Jamaica is like through the roof now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What, dude, dog? How did that happen?
We have a Chad and Tyrone crisis right now. Like they're all over
guys, drop a like on the stream, man. You know how we do it over here. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
I'm telling you the truth. It's the truth. Even in the music, the Chads and the Tyrones are like they're making all the good music, and I'm just listening to all of it. Like these guys like smash and dash all over the place. And do you ever look at the
look at this.
The other rate where people just have kids.
Mom, a Jamaican.
Oh, you mean the paternity fraud? Yeah, paternity fraud in Jamaica is through the roof. It's like ridiculous.
You know,
keep going.
You know what we call them? We call that jacket.
Look at this.
If the kid is we call that jacket.
Wow. Oh man. Now, okay, I understand. I've heard that before. Now I understand what that means. That makes perfect sense now.
Did you guys see the thing? And the thing is, all these Jamaican Chads, dude, they're smashing. But did you guys see the video?
They're literally smashing all the chicks, though.
Yeah, that
literally
I did
all of them.
on the white lady who went down to Jamaica and got the HIV. You know what I'm saying? The high five? Yeah, the hip. Yeah. Did you see that, Pyro?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. I literally saw it. I was like, really? It's like, do you have sex with anybody? Like, do you not know protection?
That's how it works, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have the Jamaican Chads are, man.
They'll literally, the Jamaican Chads will literally smash anything moving for some reason over there.
Jamaican Chads are like those Houston, those Houston brothers, man. They'll smash anything either. I mean, anything too, man. Seriously. Yes. But here, let's go back to here, and then we'll go back to 50 Cent's Knucklehead and Son on.
Especially when it comes to like the tourists and stuff. Like, if your girl is going over there, you already know what she's going there for.
That's it. Yeah.
I've seen so many like American women or a different country woman, like they're getting like, I don't know if it's sandbath, like these guys on bamboos just rubbing them down. In my mind, I already know these guys are already hitting it.
Damn. But you know what though? I can say that Jamaican dudes, Nigerian dudes do all the dating scams where they like tell these like 500-pound, like 50-year-old women, you're the most beautiful one, and then they steal all their money. Hey man, that's payback for colonialism.
Maybe that happened to Lizzo.
I know, right? No, that was a banana. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how a banana can scam her out of some money. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I love you. This is my car.
Babe, I understand we went in this together, but babe, that's my mom. I haven't seen her since Corona.
Come on, man. And look at her screaming out the side of the car. Come on, man. Homeboy just needs to start walking. Don't look back. You notice how in like Paternity Court, Maury, even going outside, it's always the black dude standing there and all the black women screaming and yelling. You know what I'm saying?
Every time she's around you, good job. Stop being a mama's boy.
And the thing is,
even the girl knows. Even his own girl knows.
But the thing is, black women create the very men that they hate. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they have this thing where they want to, the black woman's queen and God and goddess and Mother Earth, right? So what happens is that this is the type of guy that they say that they want, who respects his mother and the black woman, but then they call him a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. If you have a dude who's so sent out and whooped by his mom, that doesn't just shut off. You know what I'm saying?
I love both of y'all.
Go to the back.
Hey,
Go to the back, please. Go to the back, please.
Mom, please, mom, please.
Go to the back. You could be his mother, cool, but go to the back.
Yo, she called her a bitch.
I love both of y'all.
I'm
gonna be in the front. Yes.
And this woman's like what, in her 40s or 50s, acting like a 20-year-old.
Yeah, it never stops. It never stops.
Guys, what do we say over here? Send the asteroid, man. Send the asteroid. Where is it? Where's the background at? You can't even see it, but send the asteroid, man. That's all we can say. Because guys, this is how things are gonna go until there's a major shift. You know what I'm saying? And let's get back to Knucklehead McGee here. Pyro, what were you saying about your opinion on this whole 50 Cent son thing, Marquise or whatever?
All I'm saying is Marquise' mother is keep enabling him. He's like 20 plus years old, and this guy still following his mother. Still, he's not being his own person. And then again, his mother is like babying him to just make him even more soft and not think for himself.
Yeah, and he's grown. Isn't he almost 30? Yeah. Look at that. Rapper and power star 50 Cent name, real name Curtis Jackson, and his son Marquise have famously not seen eye to eye for years and taking aim at each other on interviews and in social media. Now their rocky relationships in the spotlight once again. When was this? This was 2022.
He should be ashamed of himself.
Yep, he should. Look at that. Has been paying over $80,000 in child support to his mother, Shanika Tompkins. Look at this. Look at this kid. Look at this guy. I can't even say a kid because he's a grown man.
He looks kind of like his dad.
He looks just like his dad.
You might say he's the dollar store version of 50 Cent.
he's 25 cents.
Yeah, literally.
Look at that. You know what I'm saying? He's 50. What's cents in pesos? It's not even American money, right? Look at that. Okay, so this is the interview. He said in response, yeah, this is when that's cold, man. Yeah. He put that scene.
Yeah, I remember that from Power.
From Power, where I guess he has to delete his son. Man,
yeah,
oh man,
cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
That's cold. That is cold.
But I remember when that scene first came out on Power. I watched this is when I actually used to watch Power. I remember when I first saw this scene, I'm like, is this a subliminal to his son? Or like I remember I was like 17 when I saw that. I was like, I think this is a subliminal to his son. I can't put my hand on it, but damn, this is a cold-blooded ass scene. And it's interesting now, almost 5 years later. Shots fired back.
So it said that Marquise was born in 97 to 50 Cent and Shanika Tompkins. However, in 2008, they split. And he was at the center of a long custodial battle, and guys, the mom took him away from his dad, and of course, he's not going to blame his punk ass mama, right? In the end, he could only see his son one weekend a month. Damn. Of course, he tried to have a rap career. Was it tried?
He could have been straight if he just stayed under his 50 Cent's leadership. Like, but he fumbled a real bag. I'm sorry.
Dude is just feminine, man. Straight up, man. I don't know what kind of estrogen pills that they got him on, but
no, he just talks like his mom. He just talks like his mom. Like, it's crazy.
Look at that. In an interview, he said,
so
yep. He said that it completely went south when I was probably like 10 or 11. He wasn't around enough because he had to work. He's a celebrity. It kind of dwindled down as time went on. Guys, let's take a guess. Guys, do you guys know why 50 Cent only had to pay $6,700 a month for child support?
Oh, do you want me to explain that situation or?
No, but I mean, anyone in the comments or anyone on the call, let me know why you think why, and then I'll say why I think, and then Chris can confirm. Pyro, why do you think I think
he gotten too old. I mean, at the age, or probably 50 Cent was paying too much child support.
Jameson, why do you think that he was only paying $6,700 a month for child support?
Because he drives with his mother in the front seat.
All right. I think it's because 50 Cent, like most smart guys that make a lot of money, he pays, all of his money goes to his LLC. Then he pays himself a salary from his LLC, and they have to count that legally as your income.
Oh.
So let's just say Chris blows up, right? Chris is he's the new Aaron Judge. He's knocking the balls out of the park playing for the Yankees. And he's making $40 million a year. He can pay his salary to Chris Mike LLC and then say, oh, I only make $12 an hour.
That's genius.
Yeah. But, it's...
Is that what he did?
Well, I think that's part of it, but basically that the story is, from what I remember, I don't remember the exact number, but before this went to court, 50 Cent was giving Shaniqua like $500,000 a year.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. And she was still asking for more
money.
So there was
guys, put a 1 in the chat if you're surprised that a woman's getting $500,000 a month or a year or whatever.
A year.
Either way. And then she asked for more money. Put a 1 in the chat if you're actually surprised that happened. Come on.
And basically, once they took it to court, the judge was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then, and so then, it basically got ordered to, okay, you're gonna be given $6,700 a month, and basically, that was the smartest thing 50 Cent ever did. Was
in
basically
November
putting himself on child support.
2018, 50 Cent that said he would not have a bad day if his son was hit by a bus.
Oh God.
Damn. What is it? Damn.
50 Cent cold-blooded, bro. 50 Cent cold-blooded. But I don't blame. I don't like, the older I get, I don't blame him. I don't blame him for filming.
And imagine going out of your way. Look, so wait, he took a picture. Yeah, this is the dude that tried to kill him, right? I mean, that tried to delete him, right?
Not just basically. I don't know if that was the son of the ops, if I'm not mistaken.
Dang.
Yeah. So basically, he was taking pictures with basically all of 50 Cent's ops, like literally people that tried to kill 50 Cent when he was coming up, and basically taking pics with that's the one of the ops' son. So that he was way 50 Cent's son has been way out of pocket,
man,
just for so long.
If both these little ninjas got hit by a bus, I wouldn't have a bad day. Oh Yo, and he didn't take the tweet down either.
Yeah. People were telling you he got to take the tweet down. I remember that.
Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that was him back. I remember this. That's right. He had his son around him.
Yeah, he would take him on tour and stuff. I remember these old mixtapes. I used to have these mixtapes, Lloyd Banks mixtapes, right? And he would literally have him do sound bites for Lloyd Banks. Well, not I don't think Lloyd Banks specific mixtape. I think for 50 Cent's mixtape, he would have him do sound bites for that.
A lawsuit earlier this year alleging that he promised her his house valued at $2.4 million more than a decade ago. Come on, guys, petty life, dude. These broads. Look at that. Most recently, the pair feuded after the Power star told Tom Tompkins, who was allegedly collaborating on reality stuff, that she wasn't suited for television. He said, "Get an effing job."
Oh yeah, he said,
"I own your life. I own your life rights. Reality TV's a no-go." Yo, dude, he is cold.
Yeah, I remember.
And then Vivica Fox trying to talk mess all these years later. Vivica Fox slammed into the wall at Mach 1 and still talking ish all of these years later, man. 56 the love of my life, and I wouldn't mind if we just weren't you only together for like 3 months or something like 20 years ago.
She still talks about that relationship like they were like official. I'm like, girl, it's been Jesus Christ, this girl. And she's still she still talks about that relationship like they was official. When they asked 50 Cent about it, he's like, we wasn't even really fucking with each other like that.
Vivica Fox, 2023. Yeah. Look at that, dude.
And she has had work done.
At that.
And that's the best she can do with
straight.
work done.
Look at that, man.
You mean that's not Jack A?
Oh shit.
No, Jack A looks better than this chick now. Look on Jack A. 2023. That Jack A is
Never mind.
how much older is Jack A than Vivica Fox? Hold on.
Jack A's older. Way older.
Yeah, but I'm saying Jack A age. Jack A is 66 and Vivica Fox is
like 56.
Fox age 59.
Oh, my bad.
But either way, man, Vivica Fox, man, I guess black does crack. Man, look at that, bro.
I don't know,
I've seen 60-year-old people who look way better. I've seen 60-year-old people.
Hey, do I need to wait? Where are we at? Look, guys, look. Come on. That is 60 something. Look at her. Gorgeous still. Look at that. Look at that. 64 she is. And then
oh yeah, Angela Bassett still looks great.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett's in her 60s. Look at that. This is what happens. She's been married to Courtney B. Vance for like what 30 years now?
Yeah, like a long time.
She's going around being positive. You know what I'm saying? Not being in all of this foolishness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Vivica Fox is still going around being crazy, man. Living by herself, not having kids, crying about it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Like girls like Vivica Fox, Lisa Ray, like their lives are like train wrecks. But I don't even.
Lisa Ray?
Oh, Lisa Ray.
Who is that?
She used to be like one of the prettiest girls in the industry. Up top. Yeah, she used to be like.
Oh,
one of the
I
prettiest
remember
girls.
her.
But like her life right now is like a freaking train wreck. Like she got her OnlyFans now.
No, shut up. Are you serious?
I swear on everything.
She's on OF now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, what can we like?
Anybody who's into
That's because only fans would want to see that, right?
I that's true. Yeah. I can't believe it. She has an OF now.
Yuck.
That's man, how desperate do you gotta be? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Do you guys know Denise Richards has an OF now, right?
Denise, yeah, I know, yeah.
She's 52. Yeah, she's on OF now. I guess she and her daughter both have.
I was about to say her daughter got one too.
Come on, man. And these Sims guys. All right. Huh?
Do they not have money?
They do. But
no, they just don't have morals.
Yeah.
Money can't buy morals or class. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand the whole OF thing. Guys, corn has been free on the internet. Guys, when they first made the internet, it was like number one that they sent over. Okay, like with the Constitution, I honestly think that the First Amendment was the Second Amendment, but then they said, "Oh, we can't seem too gun hungry, so let's swap it." So they put the First Amendment first, just to not seem bad, right? The first thing that they sent on the internet was launch codes, and the second thing is corn. Why are these young guys paying for OF? I don't understand.
Oh no,
corn
that's
is free.
I have a theory about this. I don't think it's like the incels or the single dudes that's paying for the OnlyFans. I think it's married dudes.
Yeah, it has to be.
I think so because first, like the single dudes, they're not paying for. They don't have money to do that.
Yeah.
Who has the money to do that? Is usually older gentlemen or older dudes that are married that aren't getting intimacy from their partner.
That's true.
So that's what I believe. That's what I don't.
That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, but I'm.
Besides, you can look at the OnlyFans leaks on Twitter. Anyway,
he said 2020 they would rather have 6ix9ine as his son than Marquise. Damn.
Oh yeah, I remember
look
that.
At that. Man, that's cold. Man, look at this bum. Let's see it.
I just woke up. I had a little program yesterday. I didn't get the chance to hop in the most gangsters live ever.
You know what I'm saying? I drink lots of soy milk.
He's basically trying to sound like his father. He doesn't.
But his voice is like 8 or 9 octaves up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that his testicles have dropped yet. You know what I'm saying?
But everybody tagged me in it. So
yeah, he is. Now I can't unsee it.
He's trying to sound exactly like him. And the only reason why 50 Cent even sounds like this is because he got
shot in the face. Whoops. Hold on.
Man, somebody got to smack this man. I swear.
So here, go right here. Let's see what he said.
You see your son yet? No, I ain't heard from 6ix9ine. He's his mother's child now. He told on everybody. He better than Marquise, though.
Oh.
I take him before I take my actual fight. Fuck that nigga. He said, Yo, boy.
Did he just say he'll claim a rat? Oh, no, I don't want no parts of that cheese y'all eating over here, big fella.
What did he just say?
He said, I want no part of that cheese that you're eating over
He don't even speak English.
He's basically trying to be funny. He's trying to be funny.
I don't know what y'all got going on over there. That's some other shit. Stupid.
Come on. Well, guys, I think that he labeled himself correctly here. He didn't realize what he was doing there, right? He didn't realize what he was doing. Yeah, guys, please. You know, I made my first or second Motivation Monday, which I need to start doing more of, was about relationship audits. All right, guys, once a year, like once every 2 years, you got to go through and think about every single person that's in your life, your family, your friends, or whatever. and you have to do a pros and a cons list and say, what am I getting out of the relationship with this person? And if that cons list is longer than the pros list, you got to cut them off, man. And this is your friends, your family, your kids, anyone else. You know what I'm saying? If you're grown, you got grown kids or whatever, anyone in your life that's causing you stress and headache, man, kick them through the uprights. That's just the way it has to be. You know what I'm saying?
What about friends with benefits?
Well, hey, look. No. I would even say them, because is that sex worth some bipolar broad who's gonna not leave your house, or key your car, or act crazy? You know what I'm saying? That I can't think of anything more terrifying than when there's some crazy broad in your house, like, get out of my house, and she looks at you and goes, I'm not leaving. It's like,
yeah, that's a nightmare.
Oh snap! I'm doomed. What do I do?
I'm doomed.
What do I do? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Oh man,
absolutely insane, man. Yeah, I can't really think. Guys, before we wrap this up here, Jackie Chan's son. You guys know Jackie Chan?
Oh yeah, his son.
Not JC Chan. Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's son.
Yeah, I know his son.
Chan.
Isn't like one of it, like he has like a daughter that's like a lesbian or something?
Yes.
Lesbians. Yeah. Look. And his son's a druggie. So Jackie Chan is like one of the ambassadors, like anti-drug ambassadors in China, right? So like he is So after he turned 69, the actor revealed his decision, what he wants to do with his $400 million fortune. Well, whatever his plans might be, his fortune is not for his son. Previously claiming how undisciplined his son has become following his Western upbringing, Jackie had decided not to give his hard-earned fortune to him. Oh, so JC Chan is Jackie Chan's son. Hold on. This is JC Chan. That's him.
Looks just like his dad, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
And he's a singer. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, where were we? So, okay. Discussing several occasions how his son was affected by Western culture. He spelled out the first time that he met his son, that his son was mansplaining on the chair. Maybe that they were saying that he wasn't sitting up respectfully. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying that he told his son, "You don't know how to talk." Then he was arrested for drug possession. Man, someone's tapping on something. If you're typing or tapping, can you? Yeah. Just move your microphone away from the. So, witnessing the major downfall in his son's behavior and habits, he decided to do justice to his hard-earned fortune. Failing to change his son, he was unwilling to leave behind his major dollar fortune for JC Chan. He's going to donate his whole fortune to charity. Now, look at this knucklehead. Now, who is his daughter? Jackie Chan daughter. So she is LDHT TV?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Like she's like
no! Oh no! Look at that. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Oh yeah, and then he had that commercial with where he was like the girl who wasn't even his daughter. Hey, yo, that was a cool commercial, man. That kind of hit me in the heartstrings a little bit. But then they had to get an actress because Lord knows he doesn't want this person in the commercial, man. Look at that. And then everyone's like, how dare he? Come on, man. Can you imagine, guys? That, oh no! So his son is a degenerate, and his daughter's LDHTV. Man, guys. And I didn't even know, like, okay, so I don't think he even talks about her. But see, he abandoned her. She's grown. How old is this person?
Yeah, it's this trend of like
she's 23 years old.
Of dudes and girls in their mid-20s talking about their parents abandoning them. That's crazy.
There was this girl that called in the Kevin Samuels show back in the day, and she was like, "I'm an orphan." He's like, "Wait, what? So when did your parents pass?" Well, my mom passed when I was 20. My dad passed when I was 23. He's like, "That's not an orphan, you knucklehead. Like, what are you talking about? You can't be an orphan if your parents died when you were in your 20s." Oh, okay. Like, isn't it crazy how women are the victims or the heroes of their own story? They're always the victims or the heroes. Here we go. Of course, BuzzFeed, because I want to see some real foolishness here, right? So instead of saying, "Oh, Jackie Chan's a nice guy, he did all this stuff for human rights and all this other stuff," right? All this other stuff, and he gave Michelle Yeoh her first shot in acting. You know what I'm saying? When she had no martial arts experience at all, you know? Come on. Look at that. Look at how young he was.
Oh yeah, and I remember she was still trying to talk shit about how conservative he was and whatnot.
Who's that?
Michelle Yeoh. I remember they did like an interview with her. I was like, for real, really? Like that I know it was like a friendly shot, but it's just like that was the dude that gave you a shot.
This is a good commercial, man.
Yeah, man. Jackie Chan's a purebred. He does all of his own stuff.
Yeah.
Like man. That's sad.
Yeah. Everyone thought that was his real daughter. Hey, you know what? It might as well be. He's like, you know what? I'm just trading it in. I'm trading her in, man. You know what I'm saying? Trading her in. You know, I want to just, just get a daughter off the street. You know what I'm
she probably does refer to him as daddy.
So, I know at that rate. Hey, he's old enough and rich enough. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Okay. Of course. What's crazy about this clip is that Jackie Chan's daughter is that this isn't Jackie Chan's daughter. She's a hired actress. Jackie Chan disowned his real daughter. I can't say that name. In 2017 for being a lesbian. She and her wife have been homeless ever since. So get a job.
Get a job.
Get a Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. Guys, drop a like on the stream. Hit up the Cash App. Hit up the Venmo, guys. Put some money on my books. I'm in YouTube jail.
Jackie Chan's daughter would kill for $6,700 a month.
Seriously, man. Look at that. And it's like, why are you married to a person? This is two working adults, okay? She and her wife have been. There's two of them, and they're homeless. Walmart, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? They can both
DoorDash, man.
Straight up, DoorDash. Look at that. However, this statement isn't true. The plot thickens. While Jackie Chan has been estranged from Etta, he actually disowned her before she was even born. Jackie had been married to Joan Lynn since 1982, but was caught in a scandal in 1999 when he admitted to having an affair with beauty queen Elaine, whatever, who was 19 years his junior. So Jackie confirmed that she was pregnant with his child and said, "I'm not a saint. I've done something wrong. I've done something that many men in the world have done, but it was a moment of playfulness." Hey, I was just playing.
Messages to the side, baby.
Straight up, man. He said, after apologizing to his wife and their son, his infidelity was never mentioned again. See, and his wife didn't leave him either. She's like, what am I going to leave him for? He's worth $400 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, plus, I don't think China has all the same alimony and child support laws. So, you cut off contact with Elaine with the pregnancy, and believes to have never met his daughter, nor offered. Hey, look, he told her, "I don't want to be a daddy." So it's your body and your choice. It's my wallet and my choice. Straight up. Jackie does not have a role in her life. He's my biological father, but he's not in my life. He says, so why are you bringing him up then? You know what I'm saying? Why?
That's her only claim to fame right there.
As long as I have my mother with me, I don't need my father. Came out as a lesbian on Instagram. The following year, she met her girlfriend, Andy Autumn. Look at that mess. Uploaded in the video with... No, wait. She lives in the United States. So what is... Jackie Chan lives in China. Hi, I'm Jackie Chan's daughter, and this is my girlfriend. We've been homeless for a month due to bad parents that don't like our lifestyle. We pretty much slept under a bridge. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day.
She's
Take me to the place I love.
She's hanging out with Duncan under the bridge.
I know, right? Just wash your denim. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be fine. Look at that. Now, guys, I don't understand what's going on because we've gone to the police, we've gone to the hospital, to the food banks, LDHG TV community shelters, and all of them just don't care because you're able-bodied. You have 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 hands, 2 feet.
Just the facts that those shelters exist.
Yes.
What the? Like her whole sentence is a contradiction.
You know what? Jackie Chan does need to get a DNA test. Yep. I guarantee that he never even got one. He can hire some ninja to freaking go through the window and cotton swab this chick's mouth while she's sleeping. I mean, she lives under a bridge, for crying out loud. The security's not that good. Look at that.
Well, if she needs the money, she'll probably sell her blood.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Eda's mom criticized her daughter for the video. It's time. I feel that if they have no money, they should go find work. Oh, babes! You can tell this mom is Chinese, that's for sure.
Facts.
He said, get a job. They shouldn't film a clip telling others that they are broke and who her father is. People all over the world work hard and don't rely on someone else's fame to get money. Guys, facts. Facts right there, man.
Wow.
Man. And this is the one that... Huh?
So wasn't there a story about Jackie Chan, like when he was like, I don't know if he was in his teens or late teens, that he has to that he had to prostitute himself to get money? Because I know he had a bad life also.
Jackie Chan did? I didn't know that. Huh. Wow. Okay. In November of the same year, they had revealed that they got married. We've been pursuing happiness since the day we were born. As children, we never felt love. We have so much to give. This is in California. Yeah, they live in California. In October 22nd, Etta queuing up for free food in a soup kitchen were published by an Asian news site, but Andy took the Chinese social media site to dismiss speculation that they were homeless. So wait a minute. They're not homeless, but they're stealing food from that's being donated to the homeless. Wow. She said that the life is quote unquote blissful.
They're scumbags, bro.
Yeah. BuzzFeed has contacted Jackie's rep for a comment.
Yeah, but at least she does her own.
Huh?
I hear she does her own publicity stunts.
She obviously does her own hair.
Does it on a mirror.
Come on, man. The two were close, and JC even starred in 1911, which was worst viewed and least profitable film to date. Their father-son relationship soured when he was arrested and jailed for possession and distribution of weed in China, bro. What were you doing? He did 6 months in a Chinese prison. Guys, why? Tell me, guys, would you ever do any type of illegal anything in China?
I can't believe this is still a discussion.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't even jaywalk in China. You know what I'm saying? Jackie Chan has been China's anti-drug goodwill ambassador since 2009 and issued a public apology for his son's drug use, which he said left him extremely furious. Imagine you are the anti-drug guy and your son stabs you in the back like this. Oh, look, the two were able to reconcile after his term in prison. So I feel like he's matured, but we didn't talk about unhappy things. It was a family chat. Still, he's maintaining that his son won't get any of his money. If he's capable, he can make his own money. If not, he'll just be wasting my money. Dang! Look at that. In his memoir, he recalled multiple times when he booked himself in the first class for a flight and then buy an economy ticket for his son, only for a JC to be upgraded to an empty first class seat. What? Apparently, his son told him, I got another upgrade. I don't need money. And Jackie recalled his response, which was, you have me as a dad, but other people don't. They have to fight their own battles. When you get to sit in first class, it's because of your own hard work. Then that's success. And apparently, that didn't sink into his son's thick skull. So, guys, Jackie Chan, Brian McKnight, 50 Cent, and there's probably others, man. But they have to disown their friggin' waste of space kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope this doesn't happen to anyone that I know, but it probably will. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap this bad boy up. Pyro, any closing words or statements?
Yeah, this is very good information to show in the light. Like, this is really good. People should see this even more.
Yeah, I think so, man. And I think that this is information to know that, like, if you see this type of stuff going on with your kids, especially as adults, or if you don't have custody, you have to do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for real.
Jameson, closing words. Oh, are you muted?
Oh, Jameson.
Yeah, Chris, closing words.
Oh yeah, man. I am going to do a review of the FIFA Women's World Cup. I'm surprised. I did not do a video on that. I did it on Instagram on my stories.
Okay.
And on my I didn't post it, but yeah,
I will plug
explain.
your Instagram, Chris.
Oh yeah, it should be. Oh yeah, it's I'll put it in the chat. I'll put my at in the chat on my Instagram, but it's Fake Phoenix Prince.
Oh, I have it here.
Oh, perfect.
Let's go your thing here. Yeah, Fake Phoenix Prince. That's him. Check him out, man. Like I said, Chris is doing some big things. Hit him up, guys. And guys, what's that?
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, cool, man. And guys,
I'm gonna call up my dad.
You're talking to your dad now, Jameson.
I'm gonna call him up and find out why he doesn't give me $600 or $700 a month.
Seriously, man.
I'll be in first class then.
Guys, I'm gonna make this announcement. I think that I already did, but I'm gonna go to Rumble soon. I'll still be doing YouTube stuff, but guys, I will be uploading stuff to Rumble. So over there, we can save it. We can say whatever the hell we want. And yeah, guys. So I will let you know on the community tab when I have the link, and you guys can go over there and subscribe. And guys, we are going to be out of pocket and off the chain on Rumble. All right. So guys, stay tuned because I have a lot of stuff that's been really irking me as of late. But we all know the all-knowing algorithm, so I will let you guys know. Guys, once again, I go live for a 50 and 304s Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And guys, this is a Send the Asteroid podcast. This will be Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit up my email, guys. It's in my about. Let me know if you want to be on the panel or if there's any topics that you want to discuss. Send links to any articles or anything else, and we can go over those, guys. Check out Doug MPA's channel check out Chris Mike's channel, guys, and just know that I appreciate all of the support, guys. I really do, guys. And yeah, guys, that's it for today. I'm out of here, guys.
Peace out, guys.
You. Have a good one.
All right, guys.
Take care.